Hey guys, so I don't have time to do like a full breakdown because I just finished 16 hours of raiding and I have class tomorrow, so I'd like to go to bed soon. But I did want to give you guys like a little brief breakdown of what actually, I think I just break down twice there, but this one's going to be brief of what actually happened because it's been kind of chaotic lately. There was Azerite trait tuning, and at first it looked like a big nerf because they nerfed Echo of the Elementals by 33%. But they also buffed Igneous Potential by 150%, and they buffed Ancestral Resonance by like 10% for the Mastery proc. And I think there was like something else, I don't remember exactly what. But there were a few couple like random changes like that. And our main build we were using at the time was Echo of the Elementals, so that got nerfed quite a bit. So they were kind of experimenting with that, but the problem is that happened on Monday night at like 11 p.m. PST. So we were kind of like going to bed before day raid at that point. There was no time to really experiment or like implement anything into Simcraft or anything like that, so I kind of went into day raid blind while the other Stormwrath and Lava guys were like investigating and like giving me information when they received it or like when they figured things out. That was definitely a huge help from them there. I would have had no idea what to do if it wasn't for them. But I'll jump right to the chase here. My new highest simming build is me using 2 Igneous Potentials, and then this is a random piece I have. I guess these are all just pieces I have, but out of the pieces I have, my new highest simming build is 2 Igneous Potentials, and then Echo of the Elements, Master of the Elements, and Ice Fury. Which is a massive difference to what was good previously. So that's honestly kind of awesome for me, because this is like a build I really like. I really enjoy playing this. And part of the reason for this is we also discovered when investigating Echo of the Elementals nerf that in-game Echo of the Elementals is actually bugged. I don't know exactly in what way it's bugged, but I've been told it was like a pretty significant DPS loss as well, and it may have been bugged the whole time and been overvalued in Sims because the Sims obviously weren't bugged. So that would be also interesting if that were the case too, because that means Echo of the Elementals is basically trash now. That's what Blood Mallet has been saying in Earthshrine, is that Echo of the Elementals is like a avoid at all costs. It is really bad. And that isn't necessarily a bad thing, because that was it was a purely single target and heavily reliant on kill time, so like it wasn't very versatile in the first place, so not having to use that is pretty good, I think. I kind of wish I had more like natural harmonies and stuff, but Igneous Potential is actually pretty solid now, and having more than one of them appears to let you use Echo of the Elements as your best talent, but more to come on that. We haven't really figured everything out yet. Raidbots is updated, but it will be overvaluing Echo of the Elementals a little bit, the trait, not the talent, because it does not have the bug implemented into it. It's kind of weird to implement a bug into Simcraft on purpose, but that's something they may end up doing in the meantime. But basically, the Igneous Potential buff made Lava Burst a much bigger part of the rotation, which kind of took us away from like the Storm Alley Primal Elementalist build, because that was like very anti-Lava Burst. So you can also run like Surge of Power. I think Ice Fury is a lot more realistic though in most situations. I ran Ice Fury a lot today. But that's kind of like, that's the short version of what happened. Nothing, like no real tuning happened, but that small, like a couple changes in traits like massively changed what we're actually doing. And we'll be making a much longer video on this in the future, but I wanted to let you guys know kind of what's going on, because I figure that a lot of you guys are watching the stream, watching me play these like super obscure talents and not really understanding why. And this is why I was playing these talents, which is because those traits changing ended up making much different builds viable. And also worth mentioning that I don't think this was overall actually a nerf, because for one thing, we probably shouldn't have been using Echo of the Elementals in the first place. If we should have, it was like not that good, or like it wasn't like significantly ahead. It was just good because we didn't have that bug implemented. Like we didn't know it existed. So we may have been wanting, or like we may have ideally been using this for a long time and just didn't know it. And now this is actually buffed, as well as like Ancestral Resonance and stuff, so this could actually be overall a buff. And throughout the night, I kind of felt like I was doing pretty well. Not on that boss. These are all like heroic, but These are pretty bad examples there. There's a decent example, but I'll have some kill videos of a Mythic coming out soon. But yeah, overall, I don't think we really got nerfed much, and the builds would be massively different, so make sure you're simming yourself, and avoid Echo of the Elementals as much as you can. You should have other options on every piece now. So if you have a piece that's simming higher with Echo of the Elementals, probably just take off the Echo of the Elemental sim, because you can pretty much assume that just about anything else is going to be better at this point. And the sims will be overvaluing it by a decent amount, exact amount not determined yet. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be making a much longer video on this later, like I said, so look forward to that. And I'll be uploading lots of Mythic Kill videos, because we are now, what is it, 6? 6 of 9 Mythic? We got to Mechatork today. And that was it on everything but Grong. Except Rostcon I was like DCing, so that was really bad. Probably won't upload that one. But yeah, fun stuff. So, see you guys later. Enjoy the new builds. I hope you guys like Ice Fury.